Hello, hello. Is it clear now? Sound clear? Video clear? Everything clear? Sorry for the delay. Delay. Hold setup. And this might be. Let me just see. Broken. Couldn't sit in front of my chart for last 2 days. Actually, I was not interested due to the news and the federal fund rate this week. So I was expecting some unusual things. That should be for 1 minute. I know. I know about this short. I was talking about. Have it done so far? I don't know. So let me actually see what the market has done so far. What it has done so far, nothing but that shitty price action. So didn't reach for that liquidity yet. Still, that is a liquidity. 4 hours has a plan. Unfilled portion, breaker gap overlap. That liquid fair value that never broke. Same thing. This might be the daily inversion. Let me have a look. The daily inversion. Failing do anything significant for last couple of days. Overall, the situation is not telling me that we should be participating. London was really good today. I saw the London session high tech and Asia. Is the previous day low has taken the previous daily. And on the BlueGuardian, I have a few things missing. Levels are there, so let's see. There was a bullish fair value. Market failed to break multiple times, although it's been retesting it for a very long time. I don't want to use that. Let's see. Dude, yesterday's New York AM session. It yesterday? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see what the market did. I'm not interested about the market. More interested to finish the giveaway and then deliver the account. has to be the high for the low. Let's see where it is. Let me check. No, 10 a.m. gap yet. Yes, so far I didn't see any. So far I didn't see any. This is where the 10 a.m. opened. How about the opening gap? Let me start from this area. That was the new day opening gap. And dog. After that, there is one over here. I mean, not liking it, the way it consolidated around that area was not bad. So new day opening at the turbines. Yesterday, today, this type of movement. Yesterday, I think there was a movement around 4 something or 5 something, 5, 5 handle or something. 6.75. Today at 6 we had the similar thing. .25. 6 opening, so this can be the 6 a.m. first gap. Like too small to marks. I would rather mark this one including that volume. Because eventually that's your 6 a.m. open. This is your 6 a.m. opening. Is that looking? 6, waiting for the 10 a.m. Okay. Let me remove that. Where is the 2 a.m.? It's okay. But it's very problematic, disturbing. I'm seeing this, like, look at this. All long weeks on both direction, long weeks on both, long weeks, long weeks. Especially this day, Monday. Yeah, on Monday, 9:30, been falling without anything. There was a small fair value gap here. It didn't trade, continued lower. This fair value gap, market traded, delivered, and there was a liquidity around, I think, 650.50 or something. There was a liquid like this, and there was this fair value. So this area would have been area for the rejection, but it didn't happen actually. But maybe short term there was a possibility over. Yeah, I was bit. Need to clear the chart, but at the moment I'm more interested in the giveaway than the chart. Happy to not trade. Anyway, how important is the opening range? How important is the opening range? Now, if you're talking about the opening range regarding previous day settlement versus today 9:30 opening. It is important because if the market is above it, chances of the initial move should be towards the opening gap. If the market is below it, same thing, chances are high the initial should be that way, or let's say like there is liquidity that market can grab and then move, so Judas swing may happen that way. It is important. Now the about the 6 p.m. first gap, it is something I'm observing, at least because you can see there are lots of things happening around that area. The reason is that's where the market starts, and that's the first gap or first imbalance of the day. So I'm observing those things. Not just that, there is another thing which is every 4-hour candle. 4-hour is a, like you can say this way, 4-hour is the highest time frame for a scalper or day trader, because above that, that's already one day. So you are done with the day. You're looking above the daily candle. So for the day, for intraday trader, 4-hour candle is the highest time frame you can go. Okay, above that, yeah, if you're doing your weekly analysis, your whatever, like daily bias type of things before you sit in front of the chart, you can use the higher time frames. But inside of a day, intraday, okay, the highest time frame you can use is a 4-hour, and then from there 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. Okay? So for example, where can I find it? Let me think. Let's say like we have a order block here. Okay, let's think this is the order block. So how we look into the confirmation of the order block? There are multiple ways, but let's just keep it simple. So let's say when a down close candle or series of down close candles are closing below that order block's opening price, some people use the high to low as well. So when it closes below that, you may anticipate that this might be my order block. After you see the rejection, then the order block is something that you might utilize. For example, it rejected from here, so next I might be looking for a fair value gap. If the fair value gap is forming, that means this order block has some power, or it has shown some willingness to hold the price, to make the price go towards a direction that the order block is suggesting. So the similar way, think instead of a 1 minute chart, this is your 4 hours candle. So the first candle you saw on the chart on a 4 hours, you got that as a engulfing candle, like it turned into a order block. So anytime, okay, it's not just this one candle, it can be the next 4-hour candle, it can be the next 4 hours. So every 4-hour candle is for a intraday trader the highest time frame or higher time frame level that market can refer. Okay, so the first gap of those candles, I'm paying attention to them, and it works. It's like that gives me added confluence. Okay, I'm not just blindly pressing a sell short here. If I have the context, if I see anything overlapping around that area, I'm utilizing that. Let's say like this is a huge bullish gap. By then it has done something over there that I might not participate here, but let's say this gap formed overlapping this and it didn't take the liquidity, or market didn't create, like trade this fair value then create another fair value higher, this portion of the move didn't happen, I might participate from this gap in, if I have that range, if I have that what it calls, if I have the liquidity still left to trade. Okay, but if I don't have that thing in front of me, I'm not using it blindly. For example, when this fair value got inversed, okay, I have inversion from here or here, that's okay. But let's say this bearish fair value gap is forming here, and I might have a higher time frame PDR here. I don't know actually. Like I have a lot of things drawn over here, but I'm like at the moment I have no idea. Last 2 days I didn't see where I just returned home and straight away started the stream because I was already running late. I went outside with my friends, a long, like a very far from house. So yeah, I was not here. But yeah, that's how I look into the things. So what I'm saying is, let's say there is a fair value gap after market has traded a higher time frame point of interest, clearing liquidities. Market is giving me a sell short opportunity. So let's say I have a position open from here and I found another overlapping PDRA here where I might add a little bit. Okay. I'm not liking anything from this leg. I might consider taking a partial or exiting the trade also, depending on what's the situation looking like. So just look here, okay, from the Asia session. Asia kill zone starts at 8 o'clock. So this will be your 8 o'clock. This whole area happening around or right before the 8 o'clock, it's happening literally from that area. Now what I'm looking at, for example, if I have, there is a fair value gap here, close proximate new day opening gap area, then the next push happened, market came here, broke through that area. This might be like if I had a structure over here, for example, market is literally generating liquidities over here, there is no reason to look for a buy using this type of structure. But let's say there was a liquidity grab, market structure shift with fair value gaps, or let's say this is the fair value gap, so I'm participating from here and my eyes will be how market reacts over here. I saw there is a inversion fair value gap forming around this area, I might exit out. Or I saw there is a inversion fair value gap forming around this area, I might exit out. Like this is my reference point. I have new day opening gap that's rejecting, I have that market open gap or first gap that still body is respecting. So this type of scenarios, okay. না সমস্যা নেই, খান বলেন, all good. YouTube is like a family, so you can speak, all good. Guys, at 2:30 a.m. midnight we are having a pizza party. So yeah, I mean, that's what these gaps are doing for me. If you're asking about those gaps, yeah, I use that as a reference point because I know this is a 4-hour candle opening area. For example, this is a 4-hour candle opening area. Yeah, so so far I'm not seeing anything, no bullish, no bearish, no strength over here. Okay, so my in the mail for pizza party, Outlander, you are excluded, bro. You are excluded. Where is everyone else? I don't know. What do you mean? Ravi, how are you, bro? Martin. Okay, let's see who is here. So VK, Soham, Abdulmati, Prashant, Tajul, Outlander, Night Fury, Martin, Ravi, yes. Hit the like and share, guys. Thanks a lot, Outlander, for that. But I don't know. Oh, Tahir Mustafa, good morning, bro. It's literally like almost. Morning is not too far. And by the way, this is the 50% of the daily range, like from the highest to the lowest market risk. Okay, this is the lowest it reached. This is the highest. That's the 50%. Expect some consolidation. Expect some revisits. Expect some liquidity grabs. Everything around this area. Okay. So for example, if I had anything here to frame a setup, I might have framed a sell short setup from these areas. Okay. Except for that possibility of having order block. So far, I'm not seeing anything. Like I'm not seeing any bullish fair value, bearish fair value. Now. I don't think there is one over here, by the way. So okay, this is just for the show. Okay, you guys can continue with the code. I just started the giveaway process. Rest is for 10 minutes. Okay, I actually said 5 minutes, but let's say like 10 minutes. So it's first code valid for 10 minutes. Whoever is the first winner, he is not eligible for the second one. So yeah, good luck. Code is PTP. You can write only once. Let's see how it goes. Both things, my trade and the giveaway. না 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 এতে থাকে নল করি না না এটা শেষ করি স্যারটা না কেন নল I'm having coffee. Should I take the whole profit at this level? 1 to 2? Wanted to risk 250 by the way. That's a boom for me by the way. Wanted to risk 250. Oh, and it's not 1 to 2 from here. I took the entry here. Limit order inside. Should be even more. It can revisit this, but I'm not interested to hold it when. But this is a very good low for a part. Even this level. Oh, sorry. This is a boom by the way. For the people who loves boom. That was a boom. Want to see this as a bag. In that case, just or maybe just cover the bag. But this is a 1 to 2 more than that delivered based on my entry. Like nearly 2.68 hours. Okay, if you are asking why I entered, first thing is no bullish fair value, no bearish fair value, nothing. Then the second thing is there is this liquidity grab and this liquidity grab and that 50% level, and then the MSS happened at this one with two bearish fair value gap. So this is a this is a sure short partial level. Okay, but I'm not interested because it's a very small risk, although it's showing nearly $500. But let's see how it goes. And as I said, what was I saying? Okay, the reason I took the entry, so it was failing to create any bullish fair value gaps, anything. 50% level, premium discount, equilibrium, had the order block here, saw the rejection from the mean threshold area, and then the propulsion blocks. I was trying to cover the 50% of that with my, like, a little bit more than 50% with the stop loss, and that fair value gap candles higher. Two fair value gaps entered from the lower one. If it tapped here, I might have added as well, but let's see. But this is literally my, like, I'm already letting go my partial, and as expected, that was the bag. I don't really want to see market revisiting that bag anymore. If this fair value gap is created, even if it revisits, I don't want to see it's fully filling up the fair value gap. So that's that part. This is literally your silver bullet entry, and I don't even know when the what it calls. Sorry about the background, guys. I don't even know when the news is are, so I'm just letting it go the way it is. 632. If it breaks this one, I'll close my entry. Oh, sorry, what happened? Ovi boy in the chat. Okay, Ovi boy in the chat. Okay, what's happening? I got 30 entries, and I think the timer, I still have 2 minutes 45 seconds left. So if you haven't participated yet, you can. If it breaks this, I'm going to close my position, but I didn't take any partial or anything. This is a very bad area for that rejection, by the way. How is the other time frame looking? Looking good, not bad. Good, not bad. Okay, 1 minute 50 seconds left for the entry to close. And this is no matter what. Okay, this is no matter what a partial. Not even that. This offering nearly 5R based on my entry and stop loss. 4.92 if it goes here, but this level already offering 72 handles worth of profit, 4.65R. Okay, especially that low. But I'm interested to see it's taking the other day. This one. Come on, it's still not closing below. That's a bad sign. Very bad sign. 57 seconds more. Okay, so this will be my last candle to observe. After that, I will close the trade and I will start the giveaway. Yo, $100 is all good. Let me check. 75 $37.50 and whatever. Close above that. Close below. I actually missed this one between 10:30 to 10:42, that order block, and missed that. Otherwise, I might have added. It failed to close above this candle within the first one, but I didn't like the fact that it's doing this before taking that low. So entry closed, 39 entries. Let's look for a exit plan on this trade as well. If it breaks this one, I'll exit on the retest. How is the other time frame looking? And then I'll do the giveaway. So fair value gap. Okay, so that was a $400 profit. It can still come back based on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, but it's okay. Let's do the giveaway. This account is what they gave me as well in terms of the what it calls the affiliate. They provides the 50k account as well. So I was not taking it before, but this month I just told them to take so that I can use it in terms of my. And on top step, I'm trading on my 150k accounts that I didn't trade. I don't know, in last couple of days. The top step, I didn't do anything. Literally, I'm sitting at zero profit, zero thing, like no trade. I was busy, guys. I was busy. I'm busy. So yeah, that's my exit point. That's where I exited. Let me remove it. Let me put it back. I actually forgot to do the copy trading on this one. On my other accounts, at least I could have secured that profit. This was the easy target. Okay, I took the target, I took the entry. Overall, the situation that was here is this: the CE of that long week, it took the low of the day. Okay, so the CE of the long week, it was still failing to close below, even though it took that liquidity. That's why the moment it closed above, the very next candle it retraced, I exited the position. So that's how I do it. In terms of the higher time frame, I still have the 5-minute fair value here. Since my entry was way higher, I could easily look into that thing because I didn't get any change in state. I didn't get any fair value broken on the higher time frame, especially when my entry is at this level and then the 5-minute is still sitting above. I could easily continue to hold, but I'm not interested in that. Okay, since I was not trading and my plan is not to trade on a day like this: 2 p.m. Fed fund rate, FOMC economic projection, FOMC statement, press conference. I'm very aware of that, especially the same reason I didn't trade yesterday. 6:10 p.m. Trump spoke, 10 a.m. red folder news. Then September data, there is no time on this one, so I don't really know when that gonna occur. 8:15 weekly employment change. I mean, this is a very bad week to trade. Very simple. Next week we have the non-farm payroll, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So month of December always good for me. For example, if I took this entry on all of my accounts, I might have taken better contract sizes. On top step, I would maybe go with 10 or 15 contracts because that's a 150k account, and even my 50k account has huge buffer over there. So it's the similar scenario here, used as a reclaimed, using as a reclaimed, but I'm not interested at the moment to hold or to trade at all, just for the sake of killing the time. Time finished. Let's pick up the winners and let's see how it goes. Let's forget the chart part. Let me remove this. Okay, so 39 people participated. Jigs, learner, hacker. Okay, I have got few new people. I don't know if they participated within the time or not. I cannot see them. It can. What do you think about fund rate? Fund rate, it should be unchanged, so it will have some negative impact. And in Australia, it's already unchanged. So I believe like it should be unchanged and there will be some negative impact of that. I was expecting the negative impact, but not from here, from here. Like just even I don't care about that buy side. Okay, like 890.75 because that's a 4-hour high that is not visible on a daily chart. So I was willing to look into this, that the daily breakaway gap or bearish fair value gap that the market still have untraded, unfilled or open, whatever that is. This is where market is trading and then it's delivering towards the sell side. Okay, if that was the case, I would participate in this type of sell short, especially here. Okay, look, market inverse the fair value gap. My community members who are in my Discord or even my YouTube people should know by now, which is if there is an inversion fair value gap, to take the entry from inversion. If it's a big one, try to take the entry around 25%, just like the way I was taking the fair value gap entry a little bit inside. A stop loss can be the third candle's high. I don't care. Some people uses like candle closes below, you can use this high, this high. I just reduce the calculation this way. Okay, and this is one of the best stop loss. So the third candle high, target 1 to 2 for your first partial. If it's if necessary, if you see something that you are not liking, you can go for that as well. Like you can target the liquidity, or if you're not liking something that market is presenting, you can exit out. That's completely up to you as long as you are exiting. And by the way, as I said, big fair value 25% entry could have happened a little bit inside as well, not because it's happening here. I just showed you how I enter into a trade. So based on that, okay, so the 1 to 2 could have been even earlier here. Okay, so it is what it is, but because it didn't trade here, I just let it go. I'm not interested. I was observing the chart. If I'm not wrong, I took a buy long around this fair value or something, or maybe on this inversion. I forgot. Is this yesterday? Then I didn't trade at all. But if it's day before yesterday, then I was taking a buy long around this area. I trailed my stop loss just a tick below this big fair value gap. I forgot. My friend Obi can confirm if this was the entry. Then it was like a $36 or something in profit. Okay, and yes, the power of inversion when the continuation breaks something like this, but I'm still not expecting this type of move can happen. 50, right? This is 50. This is the macro. So macro starts at 50, ends at 10. Recently, I saw a ICT video. That's where he again messed up with something that I'm not interested to talk about, or I'm not interested to change my overall structure or strategy, which is after taking a liquidity, which is the low of the day. By the way, I don't care, it didn't take the previous day. That's what I was targeting, but this is literally the low of the day. It took that, failed to even close below the CE of that candle's wick. I'm not interested to hold, broke, came back, closed my trade. I don't care if this move is going all the way to this new week opening gap low, or even this daily inversion fair value where I have more liquidity sitting around that area. All I need is a portion of the move. As I said, look for your premium discount. Okay, if there was a fair value here, I might have participated from that fair value. There is no fair value, so I looked into, okay, this candle I showed as the order block example. Remember, at the very beginning, I was talking about this candle as the order block example. The reason I choose this candle is this candle has taken liquidity inside of a fair value gap. Okay, and that's why market has seen pretty good delivery. What I said, market has traded the, like, confirmed the order block, traded the order block, created fair value gap here, created fair value gap here. So this candle was showing the rejection. I got my rejection. This is how it was looking over here. Okay, so that order block, it didn't even trade until, okay, let me actually put lines and maybe change the color of, I know it's a little bit disturbing this way, but just for the sake. So it even didn't go above the 25% of that order block. That's already good enough for me. For some people, they draw order block from body to body. If they're drawing from body to body, then this was the perfect mean threshold rejection. Whatever, you saw the rest of the move. Okay, and this is still that 5-minute area, 5-minute order block, whatever it is, it can still go for that low even further. I don't care. Okay, it's the macro time, everything is there. I just don't want to be part of the market. Even if it's like even tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if I have to take day off, I can take day off like that. So overall, that's the scenario. It was a bag when the low of the day was taken. It filled that, no issue. Macro started, market took some liquidity, breaking some fair value gaps. This can be the second push or final push. And if you think this way, liquidity MSS, from the high to low, you draw, just move couple of lines from here. And I'm gonna do the giveaway straight away. I'm sorry that I'm extending the giveaway. Okay, so this is that 6.2 and 7.9 level. Hope you guys can see. If not, let me start. So this is that 6 on 8 and 786. So 6 to 7 on 7.9. That's where market traded. Then this move started. So this, for a lot of people, can be an entry itself. Okay, people who doesn't use the fair value, they can use the OTZ entry, optimal trading zone, because it has traded above the 50% of the daily range. You don't really like, this is where it happened, and it has taken some liquidity above the 50%. Okay, remember, you might be thinking why these highs are also above the 50%. Why this is not a MSS for the bullish leg, if in terms of the what it calls dealing range. Okay, the reason is when those lows were forming, especially like these areas, okay, or whenever the low of the day was here, the 50% was here. So these are not the highs that should be protected. The highs that should be protected is still protected. So from the low of the day, this is the high it created. It's still protected. Until market takes this high, it's still bearish. When the low formed here, a new low formed, you just keep extending. Opposite is true. Like let's say this move created a new high, you keep extending the high. Okay, and expect that. And for the people who doesn't follow me or follow my Discord, missed this type of information, look from here, you will get it. This is yesterday. I don't even know what happened in the market because I was not trading at all. So that's the highest point, and this was the lowest point. Even at during 9:30 or whatever this time is, I will show every one of those. But the way it works is this way. 50% got traded here. Market was coming lower with some bearish fair value gaps and inversion fair. Okay, it literally delivered towards that, but doesn't matter. So 50% got traded the inversion or BPR or whatever it is, failed to continue lower, took that 50% high. Okay, or the protected high. Why this high should be protected? For multiple reasons. For example, it was taking some liquidities from here. Okay, I don't even know if there is a higher time frame sitting around this area or not. Just think whatever I just showed, it was taking those liquidities here. If I had to frame a sell short here, I would frame the sell short and it will be a stop loss. But I know now what I have to do, because now since this high is taken, the target should be this high, wherever the high of the day is, or that's the dealing range high. You can target anything in between as long as you are happy with the profit. Okay, if it's a 1 to 2, and literally that's where, yeah, it's not the cleanest delivery, but that's the buy side of the dealing range completed, and that's how market works. And people who couldn't participate this time, okay, in the giveaway, there is another giveaway, so don't worry. I'm just going to do the giveaway as soon as I can. So this was that yesterday's thing. You can observe, okay, in between whatever it is happening, you can observe those as well. So once this low was formed, there was that 50% range that market took. Yes, same thing. I would take the loss if needed. If I saw a buy long, sorry, first I would look for a sell short. If I saw that, I would go like that way. And this way, this is a due liquidity also. Same thing the day before yesterday as well. Here, okay, before 9:30, after 9:30, for example, this was the lowest and highest point. There was another one, I will come back to that as well. People who trades London session, they have something very good over here as to the point. Okay, so during the London session, this was not the high, by the way. We check 8. This was the high, and this was that 50% area. Okay, nothing traded below it, but the overlapping PDRA, it was trading that. Okay, when market came back, took these lows, it's not bullish anymore, it's bearish. So that was that bearish. Unfortunately, the way it came lower. Okay, see, there was a bearish continuation fair value, it never broke. There was this as your breaker or consecutive breakers, whatever. Like, it's not clean structure, no point wasting time on that, hindsight data or whatever. Okay, but market came, took the lowest low of the day, created a new low over here. Now what you are waiting for, if you are still bearish, okay, you want to see market trading back into 50%, didn't trade, went lower, keep extending it, you will see, keep extending. Okay, so didn't trade 25%, these grid levels are also important, didn't trade, keep extending until this very close to the 50%, still didn't trade, keep extending until this. So now if there is a bullish PDR around this area and market is going higher, I would look into that 50% retracement. Now I have a 50% retracement. Okay, market has taken that 50% area, that high of, yeah, it never created the swing low, by the way. So there is no swing low formed over here. It's literally that one candle and then rest on the right side, they are higher lows. So no swing low formed. Maybe this could have been the 50% retracement high and the low. They finished around that 50%. Market came lower, took the liquidity, went higher, took the, this is the high of the day, by the way, took that liquidity. It's literally that. So when it's expanding like this, okay, if you have a higher time frame PDRA point of interest, if you are looking for a buy long, be careful about this lower grid level and the higher grid level, especially if there is a liquidity sitting right below or close to that area, especially if there is a liquidity sitting right below or around that area. So be careful about these levels. Sometimes this type of fair value gaps gives me more confidence that I'm expecting fair value gaps at every grid level. Okay, and then the next move from there. Unfortunately, this is literally the end of the day, so no point talking about it. Yeah, today still it's happening. Low of the day, low of the day. Eventually it delivered. Eventually whatever I was looking for, like 5 minutes structure, yeah, I wouldn't like this candles closer, but literally one candle closed above, next candle came, closed inside and closed below. So if you are willing to do something using these areas, maybe an inversion here or that continuation could have done the job as well. Multiple fair value gaps, the range was not too big, so I wouldn't maybe participate from here, but yeah, this is still going to be that area. And finally this is the candle that closed below the CE. Okay, that's CE, that's CE, and nothing closed above it. This candle even stopped exactly at that. So it's not coincidence. I had it drawn when this was rejecting, I closed my trade, because look, eventually it hit my stop loss if I didn't close my trade over here. But I know how to frame another one. I might have framed another one, but it is what it is, doesn't matter, it's okay. I'm not interested in trading today. So the first giveaway, let's do that. I don't know why I'm extending the things higher. So 10 people for the duck race. This the one. Duck race. This is the one. Okay, here. So 10 people from the first one. Fazlul Kabir, Abdul Mati, Akash, BPGY, Shakti, 5 in a row. Okay. So Lord of Nexus Gaming, Prashant. Okay, so these are my 5 people. What can you guys see over here? So paste. Sulmati. We keep the @ sign. The order I received the name, that's the order I'm putting the name as well. Sorry, if I had any better option, I would have done that. So, like any quicker. Let's go. Love. I love my duck. Okay, what the duck? Maybe this time I win. Okay, may the well-deserving one wins. Okay, may the pro trader be with you. And guys, yeah, I know I'm very irregular on YouTube, but actually going through a lot of things that I need to sort before I can decide. 60-second duck race should be a good idea. Yeah, everyone can see the name as well. Yeah, so after that I will be I'll be more frequent on YouTube stream if I can. Okay, at the moment I'm very scared. Sometimes if it's very hot outside, the internet doesn't work. Okay, so I don't know what's happening with the Australian internet, but yeah, it is what it is. Literally 2 days ago it was 41 degree and 42 degrees Celsius. Both of those days we are having huge internet issue. Yeah, and I had a very good profitable trade, and because of the internet lag, when I was pressing my entry like buy sell button, it was not showing the position, and then it showed all at a time like 3x my position, so I had to close it quick. Otherwise it could have been a very good day just with my initial entry. Anyway, I still made good profit, but I was not happy with the way I had to close the trade. I done little bit of wrong over there as well, which is I could have closed my excess amount in profit and then leave my initial amount, but it was already showing a huge profit. Okay, every tick was showing huge profit and loss, so I just closed it straight away. Anyway, let's start. Good luck, and let me turn on my desktop audio so that you can hear the pack. Okay, so let's go. And then the next giveaway. Okay, and who won here, he cannot win. The next one. And the winner, make sure you are registered with BlueGuardian Futures, not the BlueGuardian CFD. That's one. Another one is, make sure you are the right person. No spam, no scam. Okay, and once you win, please on the Discord send me your registered email ID and name in private message. So DPG1YL, congratulations on winning, but I hope it's not a scam or a spam ID. If that is the case, then I might have to pick another winner. So I will be waiting for you to reply over here in the chat and send a message to my Discord. So let me actually turn on my Discord. Okay, so write down the B. And if I don't get your reply, I will redo the thing. Okay, so be careful. Be quick. BPG something something. Guys, I have 4 pending messages. One is from a scammer alpha trader. Then I have one from Demonico. Don't really know. Then I have John Howe. Wall. So BPG, I'm here. Okay, BPG. Okay, so send me your registered email ID with BlueGuardian on my Discord message. Okay, so private message. Okay, and Outlander, what the hell are you doing in the voice chat still? How many people are there? Mosh, Jorp, Mourad, Outlander, Rahul, Jack. Okay, good luck. I gave you the signal, by the way. If you took it or not, I don't know, but I gave you the signal over here. This can be another signal bust, but I'm not really interested at the moment because I don't know what happened throughout the entire. So yeah, winner on BPG. I don't know your full name, but yeah, if it's okay, amazing. So I got my winner. Congrats. It's actually our full stop. So congratulations, bro. I don't know why your name is BPZ, but congratulations. You just got another opportunity. So amazing. You have given me your ID before, but better if you can write down the mail ID one more time. Congratulations. So let's not waste the time anymore. How can I stop? Amit. And let me do it in front of you guys. Can you guys see the names? Yep. Let me make it full screen. Let me complete this on. Okay. So the second giveaway started. Just the winner cannot participate, but for fun, if you want, you can, but you cannot win one more account. That's the first thing. The second thing is, yeah, second one started, same code PTP. Let the entry come. Okay, so clone PTP. Good luck. And I will read your name loud so that this time you guys don't miss. Okay. One entry delivered more than $600, guys. I secured $418.80 by not taking any partial. Okay. Just closing the trade where I felt like I should be closing. And before closing, I was still mentioning that I still have a 5-minute bearish fair value. There is the daily low, there is the relative equal low, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Thing is, this could have been a buy long opportunity that I don't want to participate because overall the structure is high. Let's say this is the low, there is another low in between, so it's the same candle, but it's more or less it's like high low, lower high, lower low, lower high low, that way. This could have been a very good opportunity. That's why I put a line over here, by the way. Not about the liquidity. Mark MSS. Remove some of the drawings. This is still important. Let it be here. Rest and less important. This can be still important because no, actually I already have a 5-minute inversion. So if I saw that, I might have even participated around this for another 1 to 2. I have an inversion here as well. Have that order block overlapping fair value, market traded, continued after taking or clearing some major liquidity. For the people who doesn't know what liquidities I look into, previous week A/L, previous day A/L, previous session A/L. These are the 3 major liquidities that you should. Along with that, if you can find any relative equal lows or highs, for example, this low created relative equal low with this, and there was barely anything to hold the market. Yeah, I know it's inside of a new week opening gap. Also, I mean this new week opening gap by now it's like 27th October. Okay, and market has traded it multiple times. Yes, you can still keep it because you can keep it for minimum of 5 weeks according to ICT, not according to me or anyone else. But I'm more interested in the most recent things. I barely look into the high time frame analysis. I keep some levels on my chart. I'm bullish until that level or bearish until that level. Like bullish until a certain level, bearish until a certain level. For example, the whole time when market was going higher, I was talking about this, like I'm bullish until market reaches here. There was another major liquidity around 830 or 850 area. I forgot exactly what was the level from 4 hours chart. I told everyone that this can be your initial partial level. So 4 hours chart, this one and the upper, the liquid. Yeah, so 21.75. I think this was the one, 30.50. Yeah, 30.50. I said like take your maximum position off at this level as a partial, because after it takes that, this is a breakaway gap. So if market doesn't feel it, it can still be I still have your first step. Alhamdulillah, brother. That's I'm really happy to hear that, and I hope this these opportunities, like since you still have the previous one that I personally gave you, that one and this one that you rightfully won from the giveaway. I hope that these are your comeback points. Okay, so yeah, like if needed, join the community, ask for help from the community. I'm there sometimes. I'm also talking about the chart. For example, today I had no intention to take a trade. Since I got the setup, I got the entry in front of all of you, I couldn't let it go. So this was the 10 no, this is 4 hours chart. So the 10 a.m. opening price. So imagine, okay, this is your 10 a.m. opening price. It has taken this low, previous day low, and some other liquidity. You can even think like this can be the rejection block area. It has traded around that as well. Since it has traded there and it's already inside of a high time frame PDRA, which is your new week opening gap, and on daily there is a order block around this area. So order block or propulsion block, there is something like that around this, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Yeah, so this one, this candle was trading inside of a fair value gap while clearing previous 2 days worth of liquidity. After trading that candle 2 times, 3 times, market has rejected. This is really that. I would be happy to see it's trading inside of this. If not, no problem. Overall, I am bearish from here until it breaks. I'm not bullish from here. Okay, but if it breaks this one, I'm bullish until wherever it goes and until it breaks that continuation fair value, just like what happened here. Just like the way I closed my trade. This is where I was already done with the thing. Yes, I have huge gaps over here. I even showed how I combined these 2 gaps together and looked into that grid levels, how the grid levels are doing. Okay, the lower 25%, upper 25%, 50% of that huge gap, everything. The reason I combined it is because this volume imbalance or new week opening gap, it goes with both of the fair value gaps. So if you are willing to draw it, you have to draw this way. Otherwise, like, look, if you draw like this and then this gap is already common with the other one, so how you are drawing from there to there and here to here, so this portion is already common for both of them. That's why instead of like a zigzag condition, for example, wherever the zigzag is, that's where you saw the consolidation or zigzag happening as well. Okay, but instead of this type of structure or chart level, I just made both of them together like this. Okay, it's easy. So I know this, any of these range can be a problem for us, especially that new week opening gap area where this was the liquidity void zone. No trading happened in between. This was nearly like 350 handles worth of opening gap. Maybe I'm marking the wrong one. It's still nearly 200 handle, but 350 might be this, or 200. Yeah, 300. Yeah, sorry, it's the other one, but same thing. Use gap, use new week opening gap, you can keep that. For example, there is a huge new week opening, it closed at this level, opened at that level. This is also not a small thing. This also 80 handle, yeah, 92. So it is what it is. Now rest is up to you guys. The way you guys use, that's up to you. I don't know why there are so many of those levels. I have to clear my chart, man. It's like the ever since the contract switched, it was crazy. How is it looking for the increase? Is it closed yet? 1 minute 33 seconds left, or 30 seconds left. Let's see, like, JP, Santosh, PS, Prince, JM, or GM Trader. The lots of new names. Good to see you guys. Don't forget to join the Discord if you're not there already. And yeah, like sooner or later I'll be doing more live streams, so maybe you guys can bear with me for a while. By the way, the reason I marked this as a MSS is because there is a fair value gap. Market is trading already, and this leg has cleared the liquidity one more time. So this is a swing high. Okay, maybe for some people this can be a swing high. I don't count this type of high as my swing high because it's literally exact equal level. Both candle, the high was at the same level. The high is here. Okay, this one, that's 267.00. This one is also 267.00. So for a swing high, it doesn't it doesn't follow the rule of a swing high. Okay, by the meantime, what I said, if it's a big fall, wait for one of two things: either a 2022 IT model from a higher time frame point of interest, which can be, for example, this, in this case we have already the daily order block range, then we have the new week opening gap, so it's already inside of that 2022 IT model, or a 5-minute inversion and change in state of delivery. So both of those things are valid. Okay, 5-minute inversion traded, overlapping with that liquidity MSS breaker, fair value gap, overlapping breaker, then fair value with order block. That's okay. How I read, the first thing I observe is it engulfing the lowest down close or series of lowest down close candles? Okay, it has engulfed. There is a bullish fair value forming inside. Is it respecting those PDRs? It's a extreme discount in terms of today's daily range. Okay, this is that. It has started to respect. I want to see how this one reacts. Okay, another fair value formed. When the fair value formed here, yes, market would have traded this fair value. It can be a close proximate entry, or the breaker can be the reason market didn't come for the fair value gap after confirming the breaker. So breaker is from here. Okay, after confirming the breaker, it didn't feel the need of coming here. At the same time, I had that higher time frame inversion, which is 5-minute inversion. Traded the inversion, continued higher, another continuation fair value went higher. Literally, look at that 50% area of the new leg where the rejection happening. I'm not saying reversal, okay, rejection. If it's a reversal, I will observe how it's treating this fair value, how it's treating the 5-minute fair value. I will observe those because it's now a big push towards the upside. The same way it has fallen, it's even better in terms of the structure. Why I'm saying it's better? It has all, like, this leg didn't create any fair value, but this one, small fair value gap, small big doesn't matter, but by the time it's going above that area, it's already creating a very small bullish fair value here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but let me show. So small bullish fair value gap respecting the consecutive order blocks. Why consecutive? This candle closed above both of their opening price, so I'm marking both as the consecutive. Either way, inversion traded, good rejection, continuation fair value traded, even it's creating another one over here. So now that if you are framing your entry from any of these areas, okay, these three areas, it's now way higher than your initial entry. So if you're happy with the profit, be my guest, like, take the profit, no problem. But if you're not happy with the profit, targeting something higher, okay, something bigger, let's say, in that case, start looking for your 5-minute. If the 5-minute is showing you, or even better, for example, 15-minute, observe how this candle closes. If it's failing to stay above this line, it can be a little bit of disturbing. Okay, let's say if it failed to close above this or closed right at this level, what you expect is the next 15-minute candle open low forming, but not coming for this level, because if it comes here, there will be no fair value gap on 15 minutes, and that's what missing on this entire leg. There is no strength in my eyes. There was a small fair value here, market rejected from that, had the objective to fulfilled the objective, that's it, done. This fair value was not broken. At the same time, same, okay, 15-minute continuation fair value inverse, that's where market traded. This can be a trade, this can be a trade in terms of the higher time frame point of interest. That delivered, failed to continue and create more fair value gaps, and rejected beautifully from yesterday's low and the other low that I marked over there. Okay, so whatever it is, the rejection looking beautiful. So now you want to see some bullish strength, bullish fair value gap. Same scenario. What happens? Let's say market on 15 minutes creates a bullish fair value gap, goes above this high on this candle's high. Okay, because that will be a 5-minute pretty clean structure. So I'm refining 15 minutes into 5 minutes like that. 15-minute fair value closing above that high, consecutive breaker block on 5 minutes. This will be your breaker, not this. Yeah, this can be, but this is not a swing high. For me, this is not a swing high. It's the equal high, because it doesn't comply, or it doesn't follow the rules of calling it a swing high. It needs to have either this candle high or this candle high have to be higher. It doesn't follow that, it's equal. So this is literally the next draw. Or be aware of this type of highs, that market can go for those highs again. Okay, so yeah, I hope you got the point. I believe the giveaway part is already done. The timer is out. This time 52 new total participant. I don't know how it increased that dramatically, but good to see you all, and good luck again. So let's pick the first 5, and then I will do the duck race, the same thing. Okay, so number 1 is Shuv 18. Okay, number 2 JM or GM trader. Number 3 top down BH. Number 4 Profi the bot. Okay, Aditya, and Mosh. Oh, the doctor. Mosh, come to Discord and tell us all the joke, bro. We need a story today before we finish. Nexus is again there. Mosh is there. Okay, so PS22. That's the winner before. Anyway, let me check. Actually, that's the winner. Just for the fun. That was the. Okay, let's see how it goes. Madhav, and then number 10 is Trader 22. Okay, there are so many odd numbers. I can see my friend over here, but Ovi Tajul. Anyway, good luck next month or something. Since this is going to be the last one, unless someone from here is using multiple. So let's start the process. Is there any better way than this? Like I'm clicking here, then going. Is there any better? Get a list of the winners and then put the name over here straight up. If not, it's okay. It's not too time consuming, but it is what it is. And I didn't even read you guys. You guys are, if you guys are shitting about me in the chat or not, I don't know. 20 wait watching. Where are, yeah, I can see 26 current viewers. But it is end of the day. Okay, no worries. Problem will be cleared when I will see the message on Discord, because that's when I'm gonna confirm and finish. So 2, 4, 6, 10. Okay. Okay, guys, good luck. So this is going to be the last one, and please make sure you have provided your registered email ID with BlueGuardian Futures so that I can give it to the ticket that I have still opened with the support team. And then yeah, they can provide you the giveaway account. It takes couple of hours usually, like within few minutes or so they usually provides, but if it takes more than couple of hours, no worries. And please let me know once you receive the account, because if you don't know, I'm still like keeping the ticket open, I'm still contacting with them, like what happened to the giveaway accounts, is it provided, this sort of thing. So better if I can know from my community, and then I can tell them, okay, thanks for the accounts and giveaway this and that, you can close the ticket this way. Okay, so I want to be good with them as long as they are providing me. Yeah, lot of things happened throughout the week, especially last week, Thursday, Friday. But I believe like the fault was from our side, not from the company side. So I would not mind. Okay, Shub, well deserved, bro. I mean, everyone who participated deserves it, but Shub is someone I can see, even if I'm not wrong. Anyway, most of the time he's always there. He's always there in the Discord, or even in the YouTube streams, videos, whatever. So good to see some familiar face getting the uh, giveaway accounts. The Shub, congratulations, bro. First duck, no good. About damn time, man. What happened? What happened? What happened? You tell me. I want to read it loud. Congrats, Shub. Congrats. Yeah, guys. So every month, as long as BlueGuardian is providing me the free giveaways, I'm going to do 2 giveaway accounts. So for the people who didn't win or who doesn't know, you can be a subscriber of the channel for at least 15 minutes or so, and that's where the giveaway happens. So yeah, let me actually stop the duck. Oh, so these are my winners. Congratulations one more time, and I wish you all the very best. Hope that this opportunity or this chance, whatever it is, brings you good luck, and the upcoming days will be better. Going forward, it will be better and better. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's read the chat a little bit, and then I will try my best to finish. And yeah, guys, one more thing. Whoever is still watching, so if you are purchasing any challenge or any account, okay, don't worry about my code. Don't worry what it brings to me or it can bring to the community. Just any YouTuber, influencer, or anyone who has a discount code, use that code instead of the one that is provided by the firms. Okay, if it's offering you the same discount, same value, use that. Okay, the reason is these firms are already making enough money. Simple. That's why they are able to do the payouts and other stuff. Yeah. So very small portion of the purchase goes, for example, I think it gives me $4 or something per 50K account, and so far that's literally what coming up from my affiliate purchases. And in more than, I think now it's more than 10 months or 11 months, I have sold like 192 accounts altogether. Okay, I'm not happy about that. I already talked in my Discord that I don't really want to see that I'm getting this many people purchasing the accounts every month. Some failed, some had to, like, some had the account active but couldn't complete within a month, so went through the rebuild cycle. So those also counts towards the purchase. But the thing is, yeah, like it makes me feel sad about the overall situation, because this money, just imagine, okay, I just let go more than $200 on this entry. Okay, and I didn't even trade it on my funded accounts, not on BlueGuardian, not on Top Step, nowhere. Okay, so that $200, based on what I just said, it is more than enough for, I think, how much, like 50 affiliate codes. So again, don't use mine, no issue, but use whoever it is, whoever you remember, or whoever you can you want to support. Just support that person. It can be my friend T2, it can be Jetcap, it can be, I don't know, like anyone. It can be Lumi, it can be Tanja, whoever are the YouTubers with some affiliate codes. Use that. It's okay, it's okay, don't worry. Like, if you are learning from them or not, doesn't matter, as long as you want to. For example, like, I'm playing Clash Royale, Clash of Clan on my phone, yeah, and every time I'm purchasing anything, I'm using a code called Itzu, ITZU. That guy is a very good guy, okay, Russian guy or something. But I'm using his code on everything, even though he doesn't play Clash Royale. Okay, he plays Clash of Clan, which is a very old game. Yeah, Clash Royale is also an old game, by the way. But I'm still making sure that I'm at least putting his code. There is the best Clash Royale guy. His name is like, in-game name is Muhammad Light, who is like 4 times world champion on Clash Royale. Okay, so he was inactive. I was trying his code, but it doesn't work. I just choose it's so to use the code for that one. So whatever, like, just remember that these are big companies. They're earning in millions. Okay, so just do that a small little harder, because what it brings is these free accounts. That's it. These giveaways, there are criterias to fill. This month, I think I sold like 9 or 8. My own brother purchased 3. Okay, so I know, like, where the monies are coming from most of the time. So I know, but yeah, I hope that you guys can see the success with whatever you already have, or whatever you are getting from the stream or any other places. But yeah, just keep that in mind. I can create my affiliate, use mine, tell them. Okay, yeah, Ravi, go ahead, bro, no issue. Just make sure that the giveaway is you are doing the giveaway for the community. You're not keeping it for yourself, bro. I'm more than happy to do that. I'm more than happy to do that. But you don't have a Rise account, by the way. What's the point? What's the point? Hmm. And they just provided me this one. Like, let me. I actually asked for it because I'm a bit angry about it. What happened? It is already. Oh shit. I have to open another ticket for you. Previous ticket is already closed, guys. And make sure you have provided me with the. I got the one from. Open. Fuck, man. This is going to. Oh, okay. Shub, please, bro, provide your email ID as soon as you can, because I need the email ID. Giveaway stream link. CMO and guy was the new people. So I just sent them the link and the winners details and mentioned them. Hopefully by the end of today you guys will receive the account. If not, tomorrow, whatever they tells me, maybe sometimes like they tells to like open a ticket, individual ticket for themselves, but whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, one single entry, one whatever. This account, if I'm doing live stream, I don't know if I want to do it in live or not, but if I'm doing live stream, I'll try to complete it in live and reach to the payout using this account in live. Okay, if I'm doing it that way, but if not, it 418. Let's see how the PM session looks. It goods, I might go for the 1200 plus. Okay, so it is what it is. That's it for today. Good luck again. Should send me another message. I actually forgot to read, so let's see. This is how my will make sure most out of. No problem, bro. And you are doing amazing. It looks amazing, and you are literally $630 away from completing the challenge. So I mean, amazing, bro, amazing. Oh, did you take the sell short, this sell, or you took this buy? Anything like? So yeah, if it's a big fall, just keep in mind, look, wait for at least a 5-minute inversion and a change in state, and observe how the like change in state. I have thought about it, how it looks on 1 minute. Observe that. If that is the case, maybe you can perform, or look for a proper 2022 IT model done in London. Amazing, bro. Amazing. If you're done in London, I was not here, so I don't really what happened in London. I saw there was a sell short opportunity, but I didn't like from my phone on TradingView, not in front of the chart to participate. Yeah, it is what it is. Opening gap area, 4 hours gap. This is a 4 hour fair value. 4 hour fair. Where is it? What's up, bro? Okay, friend is calling me and telling me it's 3:45 a.m. and bit exhausted. I was outside. So yeah. Pro, you shouldn't be showing this. Shouldn't be showing what? Adul, what I shouldn't be showing? Support ticket that I'm opening or something else? Inversed or whatever. The 15-minute looking. Same thing, okay? Candle opened, went higher. The previous candle's high. The best case of scenario is it's getting this 15-minute bullish, not covering up the whole area, coming for the whole. Comes, that's now a 50-50. Because it's not creating any fair value yet, but it can create afterwards. Now that area, hourly change in state would have been like, this could be a high probability hourly change in state if we had a 15-minute fair value gap presented. We have 5-minute presented, we have change in state in 50. This is a high probability in terms of the. Let's see what happens. 10 AM gap, this is the previous hourly. Okay guys, so get Discord private messages, personal info. Okay, what happened? Bro, you should know. Go get a coffee. What happened? I'll never use yours. You already printing money. Yeah, Ravi is already. Ravi, you are already printing money, and everyone knows. You enter here and you exit here. You're a guy like that, so yeah, you don't need it. Actually. Today I'm gonna suffer a lot. Suffer a lot today. So yeah, guys, I'm going to finish the stream here. Forgot to purchase my most necessary food, most important food, because I was fucking busy outside. Right? Okay, confirmed. Okay, so the VZ said confirmed, so I'm pretty that one confirmed. Thanks a lot. So that's all I can do. I mentioned both of them. The CMO is the chief marketing officer. That's the guy in charge of the affiliates, because he's the one, when I first created the affiliate link and showed him my community and stuff, he said, okay, what can we do in terms of improving the sales, or in terms of making it bigger and better. I said, you can do some giveaways. So when he has accounts, continue with that. But thanks a lot, guys. Good luck again, and hope, if everything goes according to the plan, very soon, it's not too far, very soon I'll be doing more live streams on YouTube, and maybe more giveaways. By the way, I actually need to reach a certain level on YouTube to do another 2 giveaways for my community. Oh, this is the guy named Itsu I was talking about. Like, just use him. Where can I see that? Rev 18 cents, 11 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents. Hey boy. Lifetime. Come on. Show me something meaningful. Ah, that's how good my internet is. 120. I think I'm good to make a withdraw from the Google AdSense. If I'm good to make a withdraw, I will do the giveaway using this money. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Good night. This is literally my lifetime since, by the way, there was $25 from my old videos on that accounts around 2016-17. Okay, so it is what it is. Ever since I started here, this is where I got, I think, another $100 altogether lifetime since 2023 December or something till now. Yeah, so I'm earning a lot of money from YouTube, but just for the clarification, because when I created my channel, I told you guys, like, this will go back to the communities. Don't really want to hold back anything for me. Okay, so mostly it's like $1, 10, 20 cents. I think this is the only one at the most, but I'm not sure how it came into the account. This is like estimated. Estimated. It shows $99 and something, or $91 and something. So I think there are some plus minus with the estimated on, but whatever it is, I'll let you guys know whenever I'm making that withdraw, because you guys will be the one getting that profit. Okay, so maybe 2 more BlueGuardian accounts sometimes when I make, and I can make the payment using crypto, so should be all right. I can give it from my side. Yeah, and next month I might tell them, like, if possible, whatever, like, if possible, make it 3 for this month. Next month, if I can, I will try to make it 3. And this is why you should be looking at this chart, okay, not just 1 minute, because there is a inversion. You don't immediately go for a sell short, but if it was inverting this 5 minutes fair value, I would definitely not hold any longer if I'm in a trade. For example, that 15-minute bullish fair value was also presented. So this is how you need to anticipate to participate. Okay, so this is that 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Okay, inside of that 5 minute, and then 1 minute there was that inversion or whatever, first gap, that mark, however you want to use it. That's up to you. Just because there is an inversion, don't jump into a trade, because it has how. Again, before I go, number one, okay, from let me the first four questions ask yourself and then participate. Okay, the last one is more or less like it's less important, because where it is going, okay, I have high here, I have high here, I have highs here, I have more highs here, okay, like here. So it can go a long way, but I don't need the whole thing for my TP. Okay, that's the part. Wherever I'm satisfied with the profit, wherever the profit is good enough, I can take the profit and call it a day. It's okay. You don't have to be in a trade from the low of the day to till the high of the day. It's not necessary. Okay. So from where it is going, how it is going, why it is going, this type of question you need to ask yourself before you can frame a setup. From where it is going, it doesn't make sense, because it just created relative equal highs. At the same time, where it is going, I have a 15-minute fair value, I have a 5-minute fair value. Yes, 1 minute had a fair value here, 1 minute had a fair value here, a lot of other places. But I have to look how the structures is here. Okay, it's how it's looking here. I got that answer. Now I want to see how it's going towards the direction. For example, instead of looking for a sell short, maybe I would still look for a buy long using this inversion, because this fair value is sitting overlapping at 50% of the daily range. So this is also a very good one. Yes, there is a small fair value left over here. I might, if this candle traded there, I might have taken that entry. If I'm looking for any lower time frame structures, or if I have any other structure around this area, I might take that entry. It's literally that. I mean, ask yourself the question. If it's answering your question, you know why and where it should go. Okay, and then comes the time. If the time is suitable, for example, this is 50, by the way. This is where the macro started here. Okay, what I said, reason can be outside macro, but entry must have to be inside macro. Look where the things are happening. It took some sell side liquidity, traded high time frame point of interest, went higher. It's going to take this high and the next high, which is here. Okay, I don't need a huge range to be a profitable trader. As long as, for me, I'm looking for a 1 to 2 at least. Okay, for example, this entry, the one I framed, it gave me nearly 5 or 6 R. I forgot exactly what was the R, but it gave me very good R. Okay, when I closed the entry, you guys can verify with the what it calls with the stream. It was like $168 or $78 worth of stop loss or risk. Okay, and I closed in for exactly what was the closing. Sorry, here $422.50. So that's like nearly 3 R worth of trade, or 2.56 R. Okay, so I know why and where I'm closing and when I'm holding the trade. I didn't like something, I closed it also. Yeah, it was the giveaway stream more than the learning curve, so yeah, you can keep it. So ask those questions, then participate. Then it will be something that, like any question that is not making sense, wait, do not participate, wait, start reading. Okay, I didn't get this, but it may go until that first. So if I took that entry, for example, let's say you didn't get an entry here. Okay, there is entry, but let's say you didn't get any entry here, or you didn't get that entry here or here. Okay, but you know how it's going towards that direction. So now what you are doing, you start to read how the market is treating that area. Then when it's retracing, again the same thing, 15-minute fair value, 5-minute fair value, bodies are failing to close even inside the fair value. For example, like this 5-minute, it literally closed at the top, but eventually it overall traded until the fair value gap low. Okay, there was a small volume imbalance by the like this. It traded literally until that. Since you are reading from the initial move, now you know that this is the area I can trust if I get a setup or entry. You are looking for something around this area. For example, when this was happening, what I said, I want to see it's not coming for that level. I want to see there is a 15-minute bullish fair value gap forming. Gap formed. Next candle traded the gap. This is the rejection. This is how it looks. That high is also taken. So making money is not hard as long as you can wait. You didn't get entry, you are not FOMO entering in a random area. Like just because this is a big gap you are entering. What I said, I'm looking for this candle's closer. That gap was already like also inside of that this 15-minute candle. Okay, so let me bring it to the big candle. Where is it? It's still on that same 15-minute candle. So where this candle is closing, how the next candle is coming to rebalance this area, or if it's leaving a fair value or not. That's how I'm anticipating before it happens. When it's happening, I'm fearless. I'm taking whatever risk I'm supposed to take. I'm participating. I'm making my money. I'm happy with the profit that I saw. Okay, very simple. Have something in your mind that this is the minimum I want to make a single day. For example, when this move was happening, okay, or when this move was happening, I talked about something here. Remember that one candle closed above both of them. So I'm marking this, and I'm not talking about the high. I'm talking about the opening price. I don't care about the high. Yes, if the same candle closes above the high, that's even better. But this is literally the opening price is what more important. Okay. Same here. This candle didn't close above any of those, but two candles closed above this. Look for the entire range. Okay, my eye will still remain on this one, but look for that entire range. This is that area. So it traded a higher time frame, same time frame, which is 5 minutes and 15 minutes. In here, it showed me beautiful rejection. I would love to see that this fair value gap, how it's like if it's forming. I first want to see a fair value gap here. Then if market trades it, I would love to see that it's not rebalancing it completely. It's not taking too long around this gap. It's showing the willingness to go further higher. Like reading. Okay, if I see that, that's when I'm more confident that this market can continue further higher. Very simple. You don't need to be participating from the lowest place towards the highest place. Wait for the retracement, wait for some liquidity grab, wait for market to grab some major liquidities, then you are looking for your entries or setups. Okay, so fair value gap presented, what I'm looking at. Best case of scenario, it's keeping it as a breakaway gap. Like trading it but not fully balancing it. Worst case of scenario, it's balancing it, but it's immediately rejecting from that area. And not breaking, by the way, because it has taken that high. This is previous hourly candle 10 a.m. high over here. Not breaking this fair value gap. It has now taken this, the high it is retracing from, this retracement, this high is the initial target, along with that the next. So this is going to be the continuation. If the market is willing to continue higher, it should not be breaking this fair value. We can go through it. Whatever, those are the worst case scenario. As I said, best is it's not rebalancing it completely. It's leaving a little bit of imbalance over here so that it's going higher. It's also around that 50% level overlapping gap or close proximate. So if market is crazy bullish, this should remain as a unfilled or partially filled gap, like a breakaway gap. Okay. I don't know what happened. Card that revenue. Where is the top step Discord? What do you mean top step Discord? Oh, Mr. Mosh. You're outside of that category, bro. Mosh. You're not even included in that category, bro. You, Outlander, you guys are not included. Who is most active on your Discord? You and Outlander. You guys are outside of it. You guys are not included. Okay. So, Mosh. Don't leave me, bro. I will have no storyteller, bro. I need that. I need that. And Ravi is already a money making machine. Ravi doesn't need giveaways or things. He can do, I think, 10-15 giveaways every month, but he never wants to share it with the community. I don't know why. He was not like this before. Okay. Whatever. Don't remember. So let me remove it. What is this? 15-minute inversion. I don't need it. So let me remove it. Oh man. I don't need it anymore since I have the 5-minute bag. Want to see as a bag. Okay. Bag is showing more strength. Bag is telling me that I'm not ready for a deeper retracement or lower run yet. If it's not a bag, then pray and hope. Then start reading. That's it for today. Good night, guys. It's 4 a.m. I don't know why I'm still sitting over here. Oh, sorry. Reading. Let me check. Okay. Jorp, I'm not the expert because I never actually had to go through this sort of thing, but the thing that you can do, okay, they are the top step. Their support is very helpful. They are also very good in terms of this sort of problem. So what you can do is just contact the support and tell them that you want to close your old account, the old registered account. Like if they find two of them, if you say like literally, if you tell them the whole story, okay, the story you had over here, you just told me on the support, if you give them the entire story and tell them like this is my old account or login credential, for example, like the registered email ID with your old account, if you give that to them and tell them like, since I was not aware of what's the situation is, um, can you guys please consider closing the old one, and ask them if there will be any issue in the future. I know that there will, if they closes your one of your registered account that you had earlier, if they close that one that you don't have any accounts with, um, they will not make it a further problem or something. But make sure, another thing, I think the chats will remain in the support section, but make sure to take some screenshots of their answers as well for future references and save it somewhere, so that if after the saying like, okay, your problem is solved, you will not face any further issue or something, and then you eventually face the same issue, if that happens, okay, in that type of scenario you will still have what it calls, you will still have those references. Okay, so yeah, should not be an issue as long as you inform them earlier. Okay, because what I did, the farthest I went is uh, I talked with top step team when I was planning to go permanently to my country, yeah, go back to my country from Australia. So I was telling them like everything I have put over here is based on where I'm currently living, where I'm like stating at the moment as a resident. Okay, so in case I move back to my country, will that be a issue trading from my country using the same account or something? And they said as long as it's not in a restricted country, it should not be an issue. So I kept that information. Okay, so I know that it should not be an issue for me if I go back to my country and change the banking details and stuff for that new area, okay, new location. Whether it's still a bag, but I'm not liking the way it came all the way to almost to the low. It's still a bag, okay, there a tick or two unfilled. If it fills or breaks, that's where I'm not interested to look for any more buys, even if it goes, at least not from this area, maybe from this gap or same 15-minute fair value gap. It can do that, not here, because this whole leg created just one bullish gap and broke one bearish gap. So that bearish gap that market broke, okay, and this was that bullish fair value gap that market not interested participate. It breaks this gap, any of these areas, I'm not interested. I will wait for another like deeper retracement liquid, filled it up completely. Already it's a low probability, but if it closes below that area from 5 minutes chart, if it inverses this gap, it's more likely going for a lower run or deeper retrace. Can be here, can be all the way back to this liquid. Okay, so that's what I'm not interested. And but guys, be very careful. Okay, I'm going to finish the stream now, and you have news that it's a big news. Okay, it's not a small news. Everything that's going to come today, like the reports that you guys are expecting, literally federal funded economic projections, FOMC statement, press conference. Be very careful. And tomorrow, unemployment, like Thursday, Friday, I will be interested in trading because after effect, this effect will be more or less. This effect will be gone by Thursday, and then this 8:30 is what I'm looking at. How it goes. London, if it's good structure, I will trade London. If it's not good, I will look into the New York AM session, and that's it on Thursday. On Friday, same scenario, no news or nothing, so I'm more interested. Let me check in yellow if there is any Donald Trump hiding on the red balance. So should be alright. Eventually, I wait until the 10. So, and even if something is, I'm participating in something before 10, that usually delivers pretty quickly. SL or TP should not be an issue. These are yellow folders, so I don't think it should be a huge thing, but whatever it is, just be little careful. Okay, and then we will have bank holidays very soon. When is that? 25th only? 1st of Jan. So yeah, overall should be all right. After today PM session, next 2 days will be good. Then until that Tuesday, it has changed due to that what it calls the shutdown that happened, the government shutdown and stuff. Because usually the non-farm payroll starts on the first week of every month, but it now shifted in the third week because of the government shutdown. So instead of Wednesday, the non-farm payroll is on Tuesday, and then instead of Friday, it's going to the Thursday. The next of the okay, so the whole thing is on Tuesday. Supposed to be two of them. Right? This is a non-farm employment change on Friday and Wednesday. Okay, so from January it will be different. On 7th January we have the non-farm employment change on Wednesday and then the final one on Friday. So this is where things are getting towards the original time window. Usually it's like Wednesday and Friday, but this month it's happening on third week and Tuesday, not on Wednesday, nothing on Friday. Friday we have some tentative news. Really bad. Tentative is like whole day. There's no specific time window. That's a problem. Anyway, just be careful today for the rest of the day. Or if you are in profit, try to finish today. I mean, that's my suggestion. It's up to you guys how you want to approach the chart. That's my suggestion. Closed below. Yeah, not looking good for a bullish leg, but if it's a bullish leg, it starts reading with the market, like it start your reading first, and then once you are aligned with the chart, that's when you frame your setup. Don't just blindly see a inversion and immediately take an entry, because this is a problem. This area is a problem. Okay, for example, if it fails to take this low and then goes above this fair value gap again, it can act as a reclaimed. Okay, and next time it should not close below it. If it is that scenario, okay, it should not close below that same area. But since it closed below after clearing the liquidities, especially the 10 am high was cleared over here with the next hourly candle, and it's failing to close above, I'm less interested. And by the way, observe where the okay, sorry, let me check. So actually closed. This should be an hourly order block. Wrong, let me check. Yeah, we still have higher probabilities. But yeah, start reading, then participate. So this can be the hourly order block retest that has cleared previous day low. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm done for the day. Less interested. 2025 ended too fast. Go to bed. Yes, Outlander. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you for reminding me that I need to sleep. Good night, guys. I don't know why I'm still here, but yeah. Lovely brother, good night. And Shiva, sorry about the last week, bro. I was literally super busy. I was upset, I was busy, I was everything. It's like a lot of things together. So I'll try my best. Whenever I get time, I'll knock you and I will go through your uh, homework and stuff. Let's see what comes out. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow in the Discord community. If I'm trading, I'll try to join during the London session, and if I'm trading the New York AM session, I will try my best. Whenever I'm trading, I will try to join. Thing is, it puts a little bit of pressure on me as well, because I feel like maybe some people will copy me, so I cannot just frame something that I'm not super confident about. For example, this one I was very confident. That's why I participated. So yeah, it is what it is. Marked the sell side, marked everything, delivered beautifully. Marked the MSS before it was happening. When the MSS happened, eventually delivery was super beautiful. Then talked about the 5 minute, 15 minute, hourly can be order block retest, but since this is how it looks, I'm not interested in of this, and especially after it closed below that 5 minute. Because on 15 minutes I had only one gap. Okay, so it's still not broken. In that case, it's still okay, but one single gap follow up still not there, so you can revisit that gap. It can maybe take a liquidity, take this liquidity which is this low with a wick, and then body stayed inside of this fair value, and then the new move can happen. That can also be a, but yeah, just be careful today PM session. I'm not interested. That's why I was not trading in Top Step or any other account, 100 accounts. So yeah, this is just for the sake of stream. I wanted to take that entry. That's also on a new challenge that they provide me for. Why not? And next month I will try to ask them, like, if possible, make it 3 instead of. If that happens next month, you guys will know. So there will be. I'll ask them if they agree. It not, then it is what it is. But anyway, it's good. At least my community got pretty good amount of free accounts overall. Let me check. Why? Doesn't matter if even if I get the iPhone for free, I will still use this. This is where it is. In between, I remember like I was choosing the wrong thumbnail, but I made two. So 6. Forgot. There are like thumbnail is one, but giveaway happened two. Both of them on the same day. There are, and then this 2 and 2. Yeah, it is what it is. I hope to bring you guys more. Estimated monthly earning $0 to $1. Okay, 0 uploads. Subscriber ranking 6.9 million. Oh, okay, I got few subscribers. If it's legit, welcome. If it's not legit, sorry guys, for fun. Because what happens is some random subscription happens, and then like this. Okay, there are a couple of negatives as well in between. Specific, for example, here like negative on subscribe, negative 18 subscribers, some negative, some positive. I don't know. Like, how come that was bad, man? Was bad. Ah, shoot. 19 hours, not even lifetime. $6, 5.9% previous 6, sorry, 3. Ever in 3 months, 71% left. By the way, I don't even know how long the monetization will last, because the watch time will be very soon reduced. Because most of my watch time came during the month of December. So I was very inactive on YouTube. After the December finishes, it will be all at a sudden bad, super bad. I need 4,000 watch hour. And this 14.2k, it will be way less after the December ends. Yeah, it is what it is. Before that, if I can make that withdrawal, I will put it in another giveaway. Okay, guys, wish me luck. I just have something, only one left. Scared. Yeah, and for the people who are new, actually, like, I don't know if the subscribers are new and willing to learn, go to the channel. Maybe playlist, there are some random playlist on my side that you guys cannot see, but yeah, if you are watching from your end, it's okay. So the playlist that you want to watch, if you have zero idea about ICT, then start with 02 Pro. If you have idea about ICT, then go with the strategies video and the market maker series video. That's it. 2 playlist should be good enough if you have at least some idea. And then there are few other videos that you can watch. For example, the inside of the okay, that's already inside of the strategy. The inversion fair value gap strategy. It works. Just all you have to do is know which one you want to get rid of and which one you want to use. If it's crazy bullish, let go the bearish, no problem. So wait for the opposite direction, that, or with the direction that the market is going or will to go. So this is exactly what I was saying. You can revisit that 15-minute gap since it's still within that range. And at the same time, this area looks in hourly like this. Change in state, minute fair value gap test, gap retest, rejection, good. Fail to take this low, so observe how this area rejects or reacts, and eventually there is a bearish fair value that can act as an inversion as well. Whatever it is, just observe. Okay, start reading the chart, then think about participation. If it makes sense to you, participate. If it doesn't, don't participate. Don't force. That's that case. And this is a small accumulation in second. Look, this is already a 1 to 2 for me. Don't want to, but yeah, like this equal highs, that level could have been a bullish gap, bullish high time frame, everything is there. Stop. And for these equal highs, there is a 5-minute inversion. I will go like this. Really the part on a 15-second chart, by the way. Why 15-second? Because the AMD was on 1 minute here. Equal lows, equal accumulation, and that's where you have the 1 minute order block or change in state confirmed by a 15-second fair value. Fair value was here and the inversion was there. Just for that much. If you know what you're looking at, this is already enough. Inversion, continuation, traded. And why I said I would target until that? Because there is already a 15-minute bullish continuation broken. Market is willing to go higher. It needs to first break that. Can also reverse from that area. The bearish fair value, there is inversion. before it happened, I already showed where the 122, and that's why I prefer 122. Way easier, less calculation. You don't need to think, okay, will it take these highs for this fair value and fall, whatever. Like very less calculation that you need. So yeah, good night, guys. I don't know why I'm still here and saying 10 times good night. Bye bye. 8 no is equal to I know. What happened? Okay. Good night, take care. Yeah, 8 no, bro. Okay, I know, bro. Okay, I got it. You're just one person and everyone wants you. Yeah, Shub, good night as well. Shiva, good night, my bro. Tajul, Outlander, Mosh, Ravi, Murad, Nexus, everyone who I'm not mentioning, everyone, thanks for joining, and hope you got some idea from here. Good night, and hope to see you guys soon in either Discord or YouTube. Yeah, bye bye.